somehow almost robbed Michael B. Jordan of being the winner of the Oscar, and they framed it as Michael B. Jordan has taken that Oscar from Timothée Chalamet. Timothée Chalamet lost the Oscar. He's the butt of every joke. I think there are at least 4 or 5 moments that they poked fun at Timothée Chalamet. And so for them to do that throughout the entire ceremony, then give Michael B. Jordan the win, they made it about Timothée Chalamet too. And they made this win for Michael B. Jordan, and they made this Best Actor Oscar not just an award to be won, but something to attack Timothée Chalamet on as well. And I think that was poor form in a way.
Like, that's the thing I hope the most that comes out of this, is that Michael B. Jordan doesn't get overshadowed by the kind of Timothée Chalamet loss.
And you know that's going to happen already on the internet. And so the Oscars shouldn't have fed into that. The Oscars should have made it completely about Michael B. Jordan, because he won this award on his own merit. And so they shouldn't also bring up something else which then obviously overshadows that.
Everyone in the world is outraged after Michael B. Jordan won an Oscar for Best Actor of the Year over Timothée Chalamet. For those of you guys that don't know, last night the 2026 Oscars occurred with Timothée Chalamet's movie Marty Supreme losing every single nomination it was given. And with this, Michael B. Jordan's movie The Sinners did a complete sweep, with Michael B. Jordan eventually winning the biggest award of them all, which was Actor of the Year over Timothée Chalamet, and people are not happy about this. As you can see right here, Twitter users were going online hating on this entire situation, with this guy saying, "I don't know how you watch Marty Supreme and come away thinking he didn't drop an absolute masterclass." And this person was making fun of Timothée Chalamet's reaction after he was clapping for Michael B. Jordan, as you can see right here. And this person was comparing Timothée Chalamet to all these other movies, but specifically with Leonardo DiCaprio and how he always gets snubbed. And then randomly, Travis Scott ended up getting into the mix by actually dissing Timothée Chalamet by posting this image of Michael B. Jordan winning the Oscar, and I'm guessing this is due to the fact that he is dating Kylie Jenner. Let's know what is my entire situation. Everybody in the world is angry after Michael B. Jordan won Oscar of the Year for his movie Sinners over Timothée Chalamet's Marty Supreme. Are you guys a fan of this, or you guys not? Let me know.
Bro, the best part about the Oscars was yet to come. It wasn't even just Michael B. Jordan winning Best Actor for his movie Sinners. It was also him beating Timothée Chalamet. Bro thought he was on a generational run with this little ping pong movie. I mean, somebody had to humble this little Timothée guy. Nobody even knew who this dude was until Kylie Jenner and an orange ball. An elephant in the room, black don't crack. They're the best at rapping and acting. Get sun, boy. This wasn't even the best part about the Oscars. It was after the Oscars when Michael B. Jordan wins and goes to In-N-Out Burger to do some type of like meet and greet. Bro wasn't just going there for burgers. He was going there for the entire celebration. I think the saddest part about this entire thing is being Timothée Chalamet. Like, not only just losing to Michael B. Jordan, his post like celebration is at an In-N-Out Burger, and you have to go home and tell Kylie Jenner, like, I guess we'll get him next time, when we all know there's gonna be no next time, bro. I gotta say though, he played that role really well in that movie because it low-key aligned with his personality, and I feel like he low-key does have a little bit of an ego.
Why y'all even upset at this, bro? At this point, as black people, we already know how it go. We can be excellent at something, they can be average at it, and they will still get as much credit, if not more, than we do for doing the same thing. Like, I don't know why I was surprised. 2022 Oscars with Angela Bassett, that's another example. She definitely deserved that award, but they gave it to the white man because he's white. Like, that's just how it works, bro. And I know there's going to be people that be like, oh, well, did you see Marty Supreme? Or y'all going to be trying to pull all types of excuses to deflect. But this man played 2 twins with 2 completely different personalities in the movie of the year in a lot of people's eyes.
Phew! A lot of people are saying that Michael B. Jordan didn't actually deserve to win the Oscar for Sinners because Sinners really wasn't that good. And I can't say that I 1000% disagree with them. Now, granted, do I think Michael B. Jordan deserves an Oscar? Yes. Do I think that Sinners was the movie in which he should have received his Oscar for? Not necessarily, because Sinners, in my opinion, really wasn't that good, but it was a great film for what it was. While Michael B. Jordan joins the list of the 5 other great, amazing black men who have won Oscars for their lead roles in movies, a lot of people are saying that the only real reason that he won this was from sympathy. Because of that white man going out and actually yelling the N-word at the last award show that pretty much made the nomination committee go ahead and start throwing awards at Sinners because of the simple fact that they were disrespected.
So ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping that you're all doing well today. Today, I'm really excited. I'm excited because over the weekend, there's a black, beautiful, talented, handsome person who won the Oscars. And apparently, most of you cannot get enough of this person. So, what is going on in the internet is something that I know, something that I predicted that was going to happen, because a lot of people from other ethnicities, from, this type of people are not believing, people are not taking this. Like, they can't just take it when a black person gets to their heights. When a black person emerges a winner, like, it bothers a lot of people. And that is why we are here today. Because I'm here and I'm listening to some people really arguing about Michael B. Jordan not well deserving to win the Oscars. And I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Like, do you know Michael Jordan B? Do you know him? Do you know what he's capable of doing? And apparently, some people are even bringing up his previous relationships with Lori and all that, just to tarnish the name. And some people are also saying that that was a sympathy win. Like, guys, you haven't watched Sinners. If you haven't watched Sinners, there's nothing that you can tell me to agree that Michael B. Jordan wasn't deserving of that win. This guy has put in a lot of work. We've seen his movies. If you don't watch his movies, maybe I think this is the time for you to go and do some research. This guy has done great. This guy has thrown himself, like, he's put himself out there for like a couple of stuffs. And this wasn't news to me. This wasn't news to me because in most cases, guys, like, tell me, how many great movies have you guys watched that a black person ends up from the season 1 to the next season? You've all watched some of the greatest shows like, Game of Thrones and all that. You've seen the black people who featured into that movie or rather show, and they never make it to the end. If you're a black person and you're in a movie, you're a character, they assassinate the character before the movie ends. That is what they do in most cases. And right now, a black person has won who has put in the work, and the whole world is mad. The whole world is mad. And some people are saying that this was a sympathy vote because of the previous incidents that happened when Michael B. Jordan was awarding, was doing this presentation, and then this person who's typically diabolical to me shouted some N-word. And now people think that this is a sympathy vote, or rather grant, to cover up all that had happened. But that is not true. To me, this was well deserving. This was well deserving. You've watched these guys' movies. And to make matters worse, ladies and gentlemen, people are comparing Michael B. Jordan with Timothy. You've all sat down and decided that you are going to pair Michael B. Jordan with Timothy. Actually, that is the part that makes me wonder. That is the part that makes me a little bit shaky, because how could you compare Michael B. Jordan with Timothy? It doesn't even make sense. In all categories, you couldn't. So some of you apparently are saying that Timothy deserved to win. Is it because he's not black? What do you think? So, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you're new here, my name is Yvonne. And of course, welcome to the channel. Again, let me know, what do you think about this? Do you think this is some sort of, just people, they've decided they will not agree that black people could do a lot in various fields and they could excel as well. So until next time, keep it locked.